similar issues here, though this one cannot be fixed without the inserter. So I think we can only replace one inserter. Okay, there you go. All right, slightly more efficient now. I hate that very alien please is a legit part of my vocab. Mine as well. Hey, Chaotic Dragon, thank you for that Napper approve. I'll give you one as well. Okay, let's start automating the science juice. That's a very achievable goal, one that's not gonna hurt my brain too much. I will look at the introduction things though. What do you got? Press R to make seamless bends. I knew that, thank you. Dragging electric, I like the tutorials now. Very good tips in there. Oh, alt mode, thanks game. Clear cursor. Clear using Q, return to the hand slot in the source inventory. Cancels rail planning, wire dragging, and selection boxes. Use Q to select the entity under your cursor for building. Did not know that. When hovering a crafting slot, right-click to craft 5. Got that one. Inserters are cool. They are indeed. Entity burners can refuel themselves. Yep. Long-handed pick up and place 2 tiles. Yes. But you can go over tall. That's really cool though. I didn't think about that type of use over a wall. Though chat is probably hurting looking at this. Technically though, this is the only thing that would work if you have walls like this. You can't do an underground one and have it pop up here. You could do an underground one that goes here to there, I guess. I don't know. Is this better than just going underground? I don't know. Insertion limits. They stop at 5. They don't go to full. Which is nice. The soundtrack is pretty good. Oh yeah, I forgot. You can limit chest inventory space, so you only save so much. Transport belts are used to move items and run without using energy. There are the splitters, hard at work. Belt lanes, we already knew about that. Splitters, yep. And underground, cool. And the electric network. Okay, we pretty much got all this stuff down. Hey, what's up, Purple Page? So far, so good. Everything's going pretty smooth so far. Ask me once the aliens attack. All right, we're going assembling machines for science juice purposes. Space is difficult for me to predict where I'm gonna want to build. Well, we know that the recipe for science juice is just copper plates and gear wheels, right? We know that. We got copper right there on the right, and we got iron on the left. So we gotta find a way to bring them together, somewhat. And the natural spot is in the middle, but of course, everywhere is precious, it feels like. What is science juice? It's basically your upgrade material. So any research requires X amount of a certain color of science pack. So they run the range. They're fed into these research facilities, and there are 7 varieties of progressively more difficult construction. They basically represent the tiers of research as you progress the tech trees. So right now we're doing the easiest one. It's so easy that I'm afraid I'm gonna build in such a spot that I really want later. We can always move these as well. These do not have to stay there at all. I think that's what's throwing me off. This is funky. Okay, let's start. You have to send the scientists game fuel. I suppose so. Is this pasta? I'm trying to discern the same thing. I was having the same thoughts going through my brain. My finger is so close to the trigger. It's so close. So close. I'm feeling it. It's getting heavy. Okay. Assembling machines. I say let's do them. Okay, this is going to be a fairly small circuit, so that's a good idea. Let's use some space that's not really going to be usable by too much else. Like, okay, Factorio experts, how much red science juice do you realistically need to be produced? From assembling machine perspectives. Like maybe 2 to 4 tops? Like, certainly not more than 4 assembling machines worth of red juice. I think 4 to 5 is what I'm gonna max out at. Yeah, I'd say 4, but 2 should probably be enough. I was gonna just tuck them in this corner where nothing else is ever realistically gonna get built. Just shove them out of the way. Have them build science juice up here and try to keep it, like, relatively compacted, or maybe just right in here so it's not quite so boxed in. Let's do it up here. Okay, 1. I think these can be close together. Let's say 4. Let's get 4 going. Overdo it a little bit. Because I think red science juice is going to be fairly self-contained once it gets going. Okay, so then we click on each one and we tell it what we want it to make. Which I think we could probably copy-paste, but I'll do it like this. Want all of them to ultimately produce red science juice. And then we need to make iron gear wheels. So those also need to be automated. We got 2 assembling machines left over. We may need more, but this will be a start. Now, I really don't want to assemble anything over here iron related, because this is not really an expandable zone. It's a little bit tight, so I'm probably going to start using the underground belts. Let's do copper on this side and iron on this side, but we'll have to mix and match some too. So this is where things are going to get a little messier. I'm going to leave some space. The music is cracking me up. All right, let's do this. This is when the real spaghetti starts to happen. It is, yeah. All right, we're going to give these a little bit more room. So instead of just 1, we may want like 3 spaces just so we can have additional spaghetti supported. Let's make 5 more of these. Okay. I can also move the coal. The coal does not have to go right in front of them, so keep that in mind. We can also underground the coal. Is there such a thing as too funky? Out of curiosity. No. Maybe. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we'll probably move these around. This is probably not a permanent spot, but it's gonna get us started. That's really all I need. I just want like a foundation so I can eyeball and look at it. Okay. What we need is to start getting iron plates to a single destination. So what I'm gonna do is just fill my inventory. There we go. With tons of iron plates. Now, this is not a good, I'm just gonna redo this right now, hold on. Let's fix this before it becomes a big problem. If we solve this sooner rather than later, future me will be happy. Okay. Because I now know, I think that we need to plan for a 3x3. So I want more space. So we're gonna do it like this. It's weird that it's harder to concentrate with this music on. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So it's gonna go... That's gonna be the large furnace. Empty space. Large. 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 I think. I think that's enough room? I agree it's not very background music-ish. It's still entertaining though. We'll let it go for now. Okay, this should work. I'll probably have to change it again. What else is new? So the 3x3, that's what's gonna get really obnoxious when I have to swap all these out. Okay. This will be the middle. It really isn't, is it? It really isn't. Let's do it. It is good though. It is good though. Oh, dude, you can control click structures? Why didn't anyone tell me this before? Okay, we're gonna go like this. There you go. You got fuel and resources. Okay. Now we need space. So we're gonna do this in a weird way. You might be asking why. Because I'm just trying to think ahead of where this conveyor is ultimately going to be once we upgrade these stone furnaces. I did it, chat. I completed dry January and I'm ready to get my drink on. How'd you survive a full month without water? That seems unhealthy. Okay, if we want to deliver the resources here... He's so dry. I'm also extremely dry. I need some moisturizer. 1, 2, okay. Yeah, I need to move this coal line down, I think. Can't wait to delete all this. Does this also... Oh, what? Didn't there used to be like a pickaxe that got damaged when you picked stuff up? Or am I misremembering that? Did they delete that from the game? I hope so. It was so annoying having to make more regular pickaxes. This is way better. Anyway, I'm trying to create some more room so that these can just stay where they are. Okay, there we go. And connected. Okay, they're back. Now we got a little extra space to play with for these guys. Now you have a pickaxe that never breaks. Cowboy Bebop action scenes. Not action, but they're like building up. It seems like they're building up to the action, you know? Let's assume that we're gonna end up having a lot more furnaces for iron plates than this in the future and just kind of like build further down in anticipation of that. But what that also does is it kind of gives me some space to make a turn here, which we can use. Where's the underground? Here you go. Behold the power of the underground belt. We will be using these a lot, but for now, we're not going to use them until we need them. Yeah, steel tools are still in the game, though. They give you a nice little bonus. Okay, we're gonna loop around this stone here. And this is where we're gonna start using the underground stuff. I might just underground the coal. Might just underground. Can you underground both intersecting? I think so. All right. So we need to rotate this way. I don't like this. I'm not a big fan. Technically works. Well, I mean, okay, we could just do this. Could just do this. Okay, then rotate over and roll like this. Yeah. Okay, that'll work better. Let's grab the assembling machines and just set them up slightly different. There we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Wait, I didn't do these far enough. Someone was about to call me out for that. I could feel it. I could feel it. I knew it. All right, that'll do for now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, are we out of transport belts again? Always. We need to automate that creation, but that's where iron gears come in. I am tempted because we're gonna need so many gears. These are not going to be the science juices anymore. I think these are going to be I don't know how many sticks I'm going to need. Chef suppression. Like, what if I just did all 6 of these making iron gear wheels? Is that overkill? Oh yeah, I can make guns now too. Let's make